We think of evolution as a story, written in the distant past, a tale of dinosaurs, ancient mammals, and the slow rise of humankind. We modern humans often see ourselves as the final chapter, but what if I told you the book is still being written? Evolution never stops. It is a relentless force, constantly shaping life. The animals we see every day, and even humanity itself, are just a single frame in an impossibly long film. So what happens when we press fast forward? What bizarre and incredible creatures might walk the Earth millions of years from now? Join us on a journey into the world of speculative evolution. Number 6. The Snowstalker. We are currently living in the 5th Great Ice Age. Scientists believe that if humanity were to disappear, this frozen era could return with a vengeance, plunging the world into a deep freeze. In the last ice age, saber-toothed cats ruled the frozen plains, but they are long gone, and today's big cats, like lions and tigers, are unlikely to survive to see the next one. So, when the world freezes over once more, who will become the new apex predator? Meet the Snowstalker. Speculative biologists believe this ferocious hunter will evolve from one of today's toughest animals, the wolverine. Wolverines are members of the same family as the fearless honey badger, perfectly adapted to cold, harsh environments. As their competitors like polar bears face extinction, nature will provide an opening. It will push the wolverine to evolve, growing larger, developing a thick white coat for camouflage, and becoming the ultimate hunter of the frozen future. Number 5. The Deathgleaner. That same future ice age will transform North America into a vast, cold desert. The familiar birds of prey like vultures and the mighty bald eagle may not survive this dramatic shift. This leaves a critical ecological niche wide open, the role of the aerial hunter and scavenger. And what evolves to fill it will be the stuff of nightmares. After a few million years, the skies will be ruled by a terrifying new creature, the Deathgleaner. They won't be birds. They will be giant predatory mammals evolved from bats. There is no doubt that bats are already incredibly effective hunters. Imagine them, freed from their small size, growing to giant proportions over millions of years. As warm-blooded mammals, they would be perfectly equipped to dominate the cold desert skies, becoming one of the most fearsome flying predators the world has ever seen. Number 4. The Martians. It's no longer a question of if humanity will reach Mars, but when. In a few hundred years, if we avoid self-destruction, Mars will be well on its way to being terraformed. As Earth faces overpopulation and climate catastrophe, it's theorized that a large population of humanity's elite will migrate, settling on the red planet for good. If this Martian colony remains isolated from Earth, evolution will begin its work. The low-gravity and unique Martian environment will sculpt a new kind of human. Based on past evolutionary timelines, it could take 150,000 to 200,000 years for a distinct human subspecies to emerge. And in 500,000 years, they could become an entirely new species, forever adapted to their alien home. Number 3. Rabucks and Phalanges. Fast forward 50 million years. Continental drift has reassembled the globe, merging most continents into one. This geological chaos triggers mass extinctions. The familiar grazing mammals, deer, cattle, antelope, are gone, and so are their predators. So who will run the grasslands of this new world? Nature always finds a way. The survivors of mass extinctions are often the small and adaptable. That's why rabbits will evolve to fill the role of grazers, becoming swift, deer-like creatures called Rabbuks. And what will hunt the Rabbuks? The ultimate survivor, the rat. Evolving into wolf-sized pack hunters known as felanges, these hyper-intelligent predators will stalk the vast herds of Rabbuks, re-establishing the ancient dance of predator and prey. Number 2. The Swampus. Let's leap 100 million years into the future. The Earth is a hothouse.
Continental drift has created a world so warm that the polar ice caps have completely melted. Sea levels have risen dramatically, turning vast continents into humid, shallow swamps. In this world, the line between land and sea begins to blur, and one of the ocean's most intelligent creatures will make the ultimate leap. This new world will belong to the Swampus, an amphibious predator evolved from the modern-day octopus. Sound strange? Even today, some octopus species are capable of crawling on land for short periods. With 100 million years to adapt, they could easily evolve the ability to breathe air. Speculation goes even further. 200 million years from now, these creatures could become fully terrestrial, moving into forest ecosystems and evolving into elephant-sized giants known as the Megaswampus. Number 1. The Future Dinosaurs. We all know a fascinating truth. Birds are not just related to dinosaurs, they are dinosaurs, the last surviving lineage of the theropterids. But could evolution turn back the clock? Could a creature resembling a T-Rex or Velociraptor walk the Earth again? It's possible, through two different paths. The first is through our own intervention. Using gene editing technology like CRISPR, future scientists could potentially reactivate dormant dinosaur genes within a bird's egg, effectively de-evolving it into a creature that looks shockingly similar to its ancient ancestors. The second path is natural. If a global catastrophe were to wipe out most mammalian predators, the apex predator niche would be empty. Nature would give birds a chance to reclaim their throne. Through convergent evolution, some bird species could become large, flightless, and ferocious, just as their ancestors were. In fact, it's already happened before. After the dinosaurs died out, the terror birds evolved in South America, apex predators that were like a second coming of the T-Rex. Evolution never stops, and its future is wilder than we can imagine.